Welcome back to the channel, and welcome if it's your first time. Notice something different? No hat. Ha! Yep, that's right. No hat for Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day, and I am wearing no hat. I still have a little bit of hair left up there, in case anyone was wondering. But if you've been watching this channel for a long time, occasionally, I have taken off my hat. Just like tonight. Because there's a special occasion, Valentine's Day. So, I have a Valentine, and I think you might know who it is. If you were watching my Sir Henry's video, at the very end of it, the Valentine's Day haunted house a couple weeks ago, or a week ago, losing track of time. At the very end, I asked someone to be my Valentine. And yes, you guessed it. Cris the girl. Cris the girl. She's my Valentine. And we've been hanging out for a couple months now, making videos, getting to know each other, and I have to say, she is not only one of my best friends, my best friend, she is very special to me, and I have a connection with Cris like no one I've ever had. Like, we just connected instantly, and we have a lot in common, and we're at similar age. And you've been watching the videos, you can tell, actually there's a lot of questions in the comment sections. Are we an item? Are we not an item? Are we just friends? And that is the whole point of this video, because tonight I will confirm my feelings publicly with you guys. And I can answer all those questions right now, but I thought it would be cool to document our Valentine's date, which will be going down tonight. And I am planning on asking Cris a very special question, which will answer your question to all those comments and rumors that have been down below the comment sections in both of our videos on her channel and on mine the past couple months, as we've been developing our relationship together, getting to know each other. And it's been fun because, man, we're so lucky to be able to document our times together and through our adventures, and just, you know, making videos. And I'm very grateful for you guys. Thank you for joining us, and thanks for joining Cris. I know she's super appreciative of that too. And I don't want to go back too far about how we met. We might say that for another time. We might explain that tonight. But the biggest thing is, Cris knows we're going out on a date. She knows that I'm vlogging it, but she has no idea that at some point tonight I'm gonna ask her a very important question. So I am actually going to pretend like this whole introduction right here never happened, and most likely the next shot you see me, it will be me starting up like a regular video. We're gonna go on an adventure. I've got some plans, and it's a little different. And so this video begins February 14th, 2022. I believe that makes it Valentine's Day. It has come, and we're beginning right here across from the Oakland Cemetery, Tampa's oldest cemetery and most haunted, spooky. Been there several times on the channel, but I've never been here on Valentine's Day, and I've never been here ever with you.
Nope, no you have not.
Cris the girl, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. You look so handsome.
Oh, I'm glad you think so. And I'm a very lucky man, because a week ago, almost 2 weeks ago, we were out at Sir Henry's, and I asked you a certain question. And this is kind of a surprise. I didn't really give you the rundown of what's going on tonight.
No, you did not.
So here we are standing before a cemetery, and inside the cemetery I asked you to be my Valentine. And this is a special occasion. We've been vlogging it up the last 2 months, getting to know each other.
Yep.
And I thought we owed it to, well, we don't really owe it to anyone. I guess that's the wrong thing to say. Oh no, watch his words. I'm gonna screw this date up. But I feel like people want to know some things. So I thought we'd vlog our Valentine's date together, as I told them we would at the end of the video. And here you are, looking great, and you look gorgeous, and I am so happy to be a part of your life the last couple of months. And so I wanted to document this, and I thought we'd start out a little differently. We're always going on adventures, and we're always having a good time. So let's start out this date with an adventure. And I purchased this flower. I also purchased you flowers.
You did.
I didn't bring those with me. And I brought the balloon, and I thought we'd go over to the cemetery and start this video, and then we'll go for dinner. And there's only one thing you know about tonight, a movie.
Yes.
We're gonna go to a movie, and the movie's a surprise. Actually, it's just a random movie, but it's where we're watching it that makes it special. So, all right, here we are. And look, I'm not wearing a hat. No hat. I'm trying to dress up nice. But yeah, come with us. This is our Valentine's date adventure, Cris the Girl and Tampa J. And make sure you subscribe to Cris the Girl on YouTube. She's not vlogging tonight.
I'm not. I'm just enjoying the adventure, enjoying the date.
I brought you to a cemetery on Valentine's Day.
And somehow I knew that was going to happen too. I had a feeling we were going to a cemetery.
I know. So. I can't keep a secret. But yeah. But yeah, here we go. There's much ahead, my friends. Here's our date. Okay, well, Cris just said to me, the gates are closed. I hope we can get open, and this might put a damper to my plans, because I needed to come in here to show you something. This cemetery is always open. It normally closes at dusk. Maybe we can walk around the wall here and see if there's another opening. If not, I'm just gonna have to go with the flow and explain what I was coming out here to do. Yeah,
let's walk around and see if it's open somewhere else.
Okay. I've been out here several times before. It's never been closed. It's not like people are, I guess, you know why they put gates around a cemetery?
Go on.
Because people are dying to get in.
Ah.
Talk about your all-time greatest backfires. You take a girl to the cemetery, and it's not even open.
They closed the gates.
They closed it. So, this gate's closed too, and we were just saying, I feel like whoever was supposed to wake up in the morning and open the gate called in sick. Never seen a cemetery closed.
Yeah, and I was saying, you know, people should be able to go in and pay their respects whenever they want. You know?
And that's exactly what I wanted to do. Now we're gonna go back around and see if I can show you what I was gonna show you inside. But we came to pay our respects to a couple, a famous couple that is buried here on Valentine's Day, and it's a very unique grave. There's one grave, two people.
Oh, okay.
And I'll explain to you the story. It's right over here. I mean, we'll come back and show them another time, but I can still tell you the story, because that's really all I was going to do. And I was going to leave them a flower, you know, on the grave, but the gate's locked. But let's tell the story.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the story. You don't know it. And as we're walking back over there, I've filmed in here several times. I've told some spooky stories. This cemetery is very haunted, and buried in here, along with Tampa's first mayor, buried in here is there's a mass grave full of Native Americans and soldiers. Bodies were found blocks away from here back in 1980 when they broke ground on a parking garage. They found mass graves from the former Fort Brooke, and the mass graves are inside here as well. And I've told that story several times before, and I've showed the mass graves. So just a fun fact there as we're walking over here trying to see something.
Very romantic.
I know, right? I know how to treat a lady, as you said several times. I like the spooky stuff.
You know how to treat this lady, this spooky lady. So.
Okay, see? This is meant to be. Okay, so it's obvious we are looking for a headstone, and right here on my phone I have the precise headstone we are looking for, and I can see it from here. It is right here between these two palm trees. Way out there. I'm gonna zoom in. I believe this is it right here. All right, Cris, do you see it? See which one I pointed out? It's right.
Yes.
It's in my monitor.
Okay.
Okay, that is the headstone. I would hop this fence, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
But that is where we would want to leave the flower. I'm gonna tell you the story, and then we're gonna leave it right here at the gate. And,
that sounds good.
okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try to wing this. Give you the cliff notes. Okay. William and Nancy Ashley are buried beneath that headstone. A couple, a married couple, not technically married couple, from back in the 1800s, and they're buried together in the same coffin, which is bizarre and unique. And the reason that happened, because back in the day, as we all know here in America, if you were a white man, you were not permitted to be married to a black woman. But love knows no boundaries. William Ashley, do you remember the name Ashley? As we were coming here, I said, remember the name of this road? So he was a very famous guy around here. He was the first clerk of Tampa, and he actually worked at Fort Brooke as an army clerk before he became the clerk of Tampa. That was a coincidence. I brought up the Fort Brooke parking garage that was haunted, and he was well known. And he was married to Nancy, and they were known to be married around Tampa, but technically back in those days, as I said, a black woman could not be married to a black man, or vice versa. Legally. And so what they did on paper is she was known as his cook.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they loved each other, and you know, they would be seen around town, and everyone, you know, even though times were very different, that was before the Civil War. And after the Civil War, even though she was freed by the Emancipation Proclamation, they still unfortunately could not be legally wed. So when Nancy, I believe Nancy died first, and out here she was buried in the black section, because back then, even when you were, sadly, even when you died, you had to be segregated, and that section is way out there, and this was predominantly the white section. And so Nancy died, and you know, William, devastated. That was his, you know, best friend, everything, soulmate. I can relate. But it was a guy, I believe, I can't remember his name. I'll have to look it up, and I wish I could show you the grave, because there's an awesome inscription, and I think I have that inscription with me. I'll give that after. So when William died, his friend, his best friend and caretaker, knew that he wanted to be buried next to his wife. So what happened was, one night he came out here. They don't know how this happened, but that his friend, I'll look it up, I'll actually put the name on the screen of that gentleman, his best friend. And they unburied Nancy. William was already buried right there, and they opened the coffin up, and they put her body in with him, and so they could be together forever.
That's awesome.
And I just thought that was a creepy love story, and I've heard ghost stories about how, you know, just odd things have happened on ghost tours, and people just randomly asking, what's this grave, before the speaker ever knew. And it is said that their story is dying to be told. They want people to know their story, and I thought we could use this platform, this opportunity, this Valentine's Day, and pay our tributes to Nancy and William Ashley, and leave them something special.
Yeah, I love it.
We could leave it at the gate. I wish we could leave it over there, but
you know what, it's kind of neat, because we can leave this here for everybody inside of the cemetery.
There we go. That's good. There's a lot of people out here, that's for sure. A lot of resting souls. But yeah, I just thought we'd start out Valentine's Day with a love story.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. That's really beautiful. I didn't know any of that, and yeah, it's really touching story. I'm glad that you brought me here to the cemetery.
Yeah, you're welcome. I'm sorry we couldn't get in.
That's all right.
Let's leave this and I'll read you the inscription that was written on the tombstone after they were put together. And as this squirrel pops up here on this tube, hey little guy, I'm zooming in on the headstone and I have the inscription with me. I'm gonna read it. Here lies William Ashley and Nancy Ashley, master and servant, faithful to each other in their relation in life and death. They are not separated. Stranger, consider and be wiser. In the grave, all human distinction of race or caste mingle together in one common dust. As the squirrel is looking over there as well. And at the bottom of that headstone, to commemorate their fidelity in each other, the stone is erected by their executor, John Jackson, 1873. And John Jackson was William's best friend, and he's the one that ensured that William and Nancy would be together forever, breaking the law back then and making sure that love conquered all. And we have left our balloon right here at the gates of the Oakland Cemetery, and a rose for William and Nancy, and as you said, everyone here.
Yeah, everyone here.
There's a lot of couples buried in there, actually.
Yeah, well, you know, couples, single people, families. This day is for everybody. It's
for
not
everyone.
Just, you know, to commemorate love between people or whatever. It's love between everybody, and it's love with yourself, self-care as well. That's what today should be.
That's what today's all about. And I think that was the whole point of the story, is love is for everyone. And if someone's looking for a rose for Valentine's Day, don't touch that one. That one's for William and Nancy and everyone else.
Yeah.
All right. So we got to head over this way to downtown, actually to Franklin Street.
Okay.
All right. And the sun sets in the west over Ashley right there. Named after William Ashley. And Nancy too, of course. We're turning left on Franklin, and right down here it is 5:47.
Yep.
And we have reservations for 6 o'clock. So the timing is perfect.
Yeah.
And then our movie is at 7:30. But the good thing is, the movie, now you have no idea where we're eating, but as soon as I say this, you'll know where we're eating.
Okay.
Just because there's a little history here.
Okay.
We tried to come here before. So the movie is right next door to the restaurant.
Thai food.
Thai food, correct. We'll tell you the backstory when we show you the restaurant. You knew it, didn't you? Yeah,
I was thinking it was gonna be either Thai food or the place where we got the veggie burger and the chicken burger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Yeah.
That was a good memory.
Yeah, it was.
We're not eating on the hood of my car tonight.
Oh, really?
No.
Wow. You were going all out.
I'm taking you to the cemetery.
Yeah.
And I'm taking you to a Thai restaurant.
Wow, no hat.
And then a theater.
And you got a shirt with
we
a
matched
collar
you, and you
on.
look. I matched you. Look. You
yeah,
look
I know.
Beautiful.
For the record, I wore the green first.
You did. And we found great parking. Found a spot in the street right here at the corner of Franklin and Polk Street, across from the former Five and Dime Woolworths building. Yep, Five and Dime district. I've showed that before. I couldn't remember what it was called, and I brought my hat because I don't know. I just love it. It feels so weird. No hat. Wow.
Tampa J without his hat in the Tampa theater. I don't know.
Exactly. And that's where we're going to watch the movie, right there. My favorite place in the world. It's like the only place I haven't brought you to yet. So yep. I thought it would be a fun time to spend Valentine's Day somewhere that means a lot to me, with someone who means a lot to me. And I'm glad you're on board with that, right?
Of course I am, yeah.
And they're playing I'm glad. Sorry. Oh man, this is so good. I'm so happy. But next door to the theater, and afterwards we're just gonna see a random movie. We'll explain it when we get there. But there's a Thai restaurant right here, one of my favorites, and the backstory is we tried to come out here on New Year's Eve.
Yep.
And it was closed. And my plan was to go there and have dinner at one of my favorite restaurants with Cris the girl, and so we couldn't do that. We went to another random Thai restaurant, which was good.
Which was good.
But this one's better, in my opinion. It's my favorite. It's next to my favorite place. And one look at the Tampa Theater. We will be going there after we eat. You'll see a ton more of it, as you have several times here on this channel. Just a fun fact, before we go into Siam, right here, this beautiful Thai restaurant, the Tampa Theater was built in 1926, and it is an original silent movie theater palace that looks almost exact to this day as it did back then. I'll give some more facts. I'm a super nerd about the...
I can't wait.
All right, let's get some food.
Yeah.
And as I said, I made reservations, but I don't think I need a... Not a boatload of people in here. But they do have a boat. Check it out. Look at this koi pond.
Look at the plants.
Oh yes, of course. See, I knew it was gonna be a lot of plants and stuff. And
right.
Yeah, see, I planned that. I planted that. But this is so beautiful. Look at the koi pond inside of the boat. Actually, I take that back. I don't see any koi in there. Oh yeah, they're in there. There goes one. Very little. Isn't it beautiful? Oh look, I learned this in a Cris the girl video. That's a snake plant.
Yes.
And look at that, I reserved it for us. So I did need reservations because you got a special box of chocolates that looks oddly familiar.
Very familiar.
We're not gonna say it, but we know where they got that.
Yeah.
If you saw the Sir Henry's video,
then you know.
Then you know. Oh, happy Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Got a special plate too.
Yeah. One plate.
One plate. So whenever I come here, I always get the same thing. My absolute favorite Thai dish. I love other ones, but my favorite is the red curry. And I typically get chicken, red curry chicken. That's my favorite. And I used to be brave and get Thai hot, but not tonight. Yeah. I can't do that spicy anymore. I used to be able to, but I don't feel like sweating inside the movie.
Yeah.
Good decision. It's probably not a good thing to bring sweating up on a Valentine's date or any date. So don't do that like I just did. I heard laughter was the way to their hearts. And if you got what we were saying here, we're just laughing because it's the exact same one. We don't care. We're grateful for anything, especially this. We don't care how much it cost.
Oh, listen, we did not expect this.
No.
We didn't expect this awesome plate.
No, we didn't.
These chocolates. So this was really, really sweet of them to do this. Like, legitimately.
This sweet?
That's sweet. Okay, so I'm probably going to get the fried rice with tofu.
All right, because you're a vegetarian. If they didn't know, sorry, I didn't mean to put. I didn't put that on blast.
You're right.
But
yeah, but I don't eat meat, so tofu. And fried rice is actually usually my favorite thing to eat at Thai restaurants. Like if they make it good, oh boy, it is real good.
Oh, it should be good here. I've had it before.
Yeah.
And I want to point out that I'm a carnivorous vegan, and I occasionally eat meat, and I don't eat meat, but I want to say tofu, I find it delicious, so I eat it all the time. Actually, I don't,
but you have.
But I have.
You have in the past couple months. So.
And for those of there you go. And for those of you who didn't know, Cris the girl makes origami, and she made me this little heart. Thank you.
You're welcome.
How'd you make that?
By folding the paper.
Where did you get this paper?
From the silverware.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. And I shall keep it forever. As long as I don't lose this wallet.
Yeah.
Been known to do that. Check out the dragons over here across the restaurant on the wall. It's so elegant. It's pretty cool. That's one thing I really love about Thai restaurants. They're always pretty nice looking. And I think that's my Thai friend, Palm, shout out to him. He lives in Thailand. Haven't seen him in years, but that's something I remember him telling me, that they love their dinings. They love to go all out and decorate their restaurants, make it very elegant. It's always Valentine's Day at a Thai restaurant.
It is gorgeous in here. It's a beautiful restaurant.
Oh, speaking of gorgeous and beautiful, there's Cris the girl. I think she liked that one. Oh yeah, she liked it. Thank you. And we both got the Thai tea. Nothing like a good old Thai tea.
Oh yeah.
Which is just a lot of tea with a lot of caffeine.
It is, yeah.
And condensed milk on top. It's like a macchiato style with cream on top. And it turns orange as the cream enters the tea. It always gets so orange.
Yeah. This is a drink you need a straw for to stir it.
Yep, like that. Stir it all up. Stir it up. And the food has arrived. And look at this. My rice for my curry is in the shape of a heart. How romantic. And they do that year round though. It's always in a heart. Yeah. But
it's still cute though.
It's so relevant.
Yeah.
And there's my curry chicken, creamy coconut. It's red curry paste, coconut milk, and they use like in a lot of Thai dishes they use a lot of fish sauce, but you can't taste it. It gives it flavor. I only know that because I cooked it one time. And you got the
fried rice with tofu. Yep, I'm excited.
It looks good. Okay. I don't know about yours, Chris, but mine is delicious. They put pineapple in their red curry. Not a lot of Thai restaurants do that, and I really love that.
Yeah.
How's that rice?
It was so good.
Yeah?
It's really, really, really good.
Yeah, I know how to treat a lady.
Yeah.
I made it myself.
And we're at a table too.
Yeah, we're at a table.
Chairs,
moving on up.
Yeah. Silverware.
What better than the hood of my car? All right, that was a fantastic meal inside of Siam. Siam was the former name of Thailand for people that didn't know that. Did you like it?
It was really good.
Yeah.
Super, super good. Yeah, I love Thai food, and that was some of the best that I've had. So.
Good to hear. I'm doing good.
Yeah.
And this little cart here, this little taxi from Thailand is always sitting out here. Front. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cute.
Isn't it? And it says Thailand right on the back. Sitting right below the awning of the Tampa Theater. Right there is the ticket booth. And here it is. Again, created in 1926. This marquee is totally famous. It's actually the header of my YouTube channel.
It is, yeah.
So people that didn't know that. And tonight we're seeing, has it said it yet?
I don't think so. What is interesting though, I want to point out.
There it is.
Apparently it was established on October 15th.
Right.
That was the day that I published my first YouTube video.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Mind is blown.
Yeah, yeah.
That is so cool.
Just thought I'd point that out. Fun fact.
That is really cool. Look at that. Cris the girl, October 15th. And I remember that's, I commented on that first video.
You did, yeah. It was at Hershey Gardens.
Yeah, that was a great video. And, you know, we didn't go when I was up there to Hershey Gardens, but I want to go back to Hershey with you and check that out. Here we go. We're going to see Parallel Mothers. It's about two pregnant ladies. That's all I know. It was what was playing tonight. Sorry, I just can't take it anymore.
That's fine.
I missed my hat.
Hat J is also my favorite J to hang.
All right, okay,
so
cool.
I just wanted to say that I went ahead and paid for dinner.
Yes, you did.
This whole thing has been Jay's idea.
Okay.
All of this from start to finish. You all saw, hopefully on my Instagram, he got me like these balloons and flowers and like all of this amazing stuff. He's killing it, knocking it out of the park for Valentine's Day.
You are too.
So, well, yeah, and that's why I wanted to say that it was the least I could do to pay for dinner. And I also got him a little present back at home.
Oh, thank you.
Etc., etc. But I just wanted to throw that out there. It's not just a girl holiday.
Right.
Like, I can do my part too. So I just wanted to say that.
Oh, I really appreciate that, and I'm glad we shared that with him. And here we are walking across Franklin Street. I purchased the tickets online. They were around 12 bucks each, and we are seeing, what is it called again?
Parallel
Mothers. Okay, yeah, that's what we're seeing. Give you a little bit of rundown. We're not here to give a movie review. This just happens to be the movie that was playing tonight. The whole point is to show Cris this marvelous masterpiece, the Tampa Theater. Look at the detail up there. I've showed it so many times before on this channel, and I'll show it again, as I always say. It's my absolutely favorite place to watch a movie. An original silent movie palace. That's what they used to call it, movie palaces. Before they were movie theaters, they were movie palaces. And this one was designed by John Eberson, famous architect, designed a lot of theaters back in the day. But he has said, and you may have heard me say this before, he has said that the Tampa Theater was his absolute favorite. So this is a big moment. They're gonna open those gates soon, and we can go in and kind of explore the theater before the movie starts.
Yeah.
Okay, so masks are required in the theater. We are both masked up. You're walking in right now. I'm just kind of getting your reaction as you're walking in.
It's gorgeous.
Yes. It is.
It doesn't seem real. Like it's like
right out of the 1920s.
Yeah.
And it's like a Mediterranean kind of atmospheric style in here. And here is the main lobby.
Is it wrong to say that it reminds me of the Tower of Terror?
Exactly, and that's one reason why those two things kind of go hand in hand with what I like. Love that ride. Love this theater. And if you notice up here, Chris, check this out. It's atmospheric, and we'll go inside the theater and I'll show you. But you see the stars up here? The theater's like that as well.
Wow.
And they recently restored it a few years ago. And they've done a remarkable job. And right behind you, below you, is an original music stand from 1926. This is one of many they have here that that they would put the music sheets on and play music during the silent films. And right behind us, there's some sort of a tour, and they're all dressed in like 1920s clothes. I see like flappers and whatnot over there.
We did not get the memo.
We did not get the memo for the tour. It might be one of those Tampa ghost tours, which are fun. I've done one. I'm just watching you look around.
There's so much to look at.
So I saw The Shining in here one time.
Oh man.
It was awesome.
That would be amazing.
The vibes in here. And this is a haunted theater, by the way. A lot of spooky ghost stories, including the haunted, the ghost of the projectionist, Fink Finley. They call him Fink. And he haunts this place, so watch out.
Yeah, maybe we'll see him.
Watch out for the projectionist. All right, we're gonna go down here. I think we're gonna sit upstairs, but I wanna show you. I'm gonna walk into the theater this way. Checking it out. I'm just documenting. All right, this is what we're looking at. Pretty cool, huh?
Like, I don't even have words.
Yeah. Something cool over here I gotta show you. But we're gonna walk down there. Just a second. As that tour is wrapping up. That looks pretty cool. I gotta figure out what that is. Check this out. Right over here. That is the original communication system that the ushers would call up to the projection room and the second level.
Wow.
And it's cool. Still kind of hanging here. Right there.
Neat.
Call Fink Finley. He's up there.
Does it still work? I feel like the buttons work, but I'm scared to press it.
I mean, you can still push them. Pretty cool. And Tampa Theater has the original carpet pattern as it did in 1926, thanks to the 2018-2019 restoration plan. They also have the original seat pattern. This is what the seats looked like when the theater opened almost 100 years ago. Coming up on it, a few years.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And they're playing the Ramones. And normally, typically, I don't think it's gonna happen tonight, but they usually have the organist playing before each show. And right over there, you can see, we'll get closer, but the organ pops up out of the stage and serenades everyone before it's been a while. They play like the Phantom of the Opera and all kinds of stuff.
Fun fact, apparently my grandmother or great-grandmother, I think great-grandmother, played the organ for a silent movie theater.
Oh, that's right. You were telling me that. That's pretty cool. Not here though, like
not here. Not
right.
this theater.
But
I
was just trying to tell them.
Something. Yeah.
in Ohio, I think. And as the Ramones are serenading us, there's some advertisements up here on the movie screen, where we will be watching the movie. Here's the orchestra pit, and the tour is going on over here. And if you look up there, you can see the balcony all the way up there. What are you thinking?
It's just absolutely beautiful. The camera does not do this place any justice.
No, it doesn't. It's blurring out right now. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, you can't really see it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna lift the camera up so they can see it, but it's a Wurlitzer organ. Oh, let's go. Like the Ramones?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Especially that song. Yeah.
And we've got our large bag of popcorn and a couple of sodas, some Coke, and we're heading up the stairs. And here are the famous gargoyles up here at the mezzanine. And no matter where you stand, they are always looking at you. You see that? It's spooky, isn't it?
I'm getting a lot of ideas for how I want to model my own house.
Oh, I like it.
And I think they need some spooky gargoyles for sure.
And here we are in the balcony. Well, before the balcony, actually go left there to the theater. Here's another phone. This one here is in a little better condition than the one we saw downstairs.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Does this connect to the one downstairs or not?
It would have if it works, yeah. Gotcha. It all connects together. And then up into the projectionist room. Gotcha. Which I haven't seen with my own eyes. One day I want to go up there.
Yeah.
I've got to take the actual tour. But there's also a men's room here and a ladies' room. And there's a parlor before the actual restrooms. It's pretty cool.
Spooky restrooms.
Spooky restrooms. And this right here, this is my favorite. Just past Caesar. You walk up here. Okay, the first thing you got to do when you walk up the steps here is just look up. All right,
I'm gonna look down on the steps, but then I'm gonna look up.
Yeah, well, be careful. All right, check it out. Ooh. Isn't that awesome?
It's just amazing.
Atmospheric. A lot of options. I think we're the only people up here. Only a few people watching this movie tonight on Valentine's Day. So we basically have this whole theater to ourselves, the Tampa Theater. I'm sure more people will show up.
Yeah.
You know, we still have a few minutes to the movie.
I like how some of the seats have tables.
Yes, and that's new. That wasn't always here. You want to do one of those?
Yeah, one of those. I'm also noticing
there's a bench seat up there. That is the way to go.
That's really cool. Yeah, I want to check that out.
Let's check that out. Yeah, I sat up there before to watch a Rays baseball game.
I remember that.
Yep. Me and Adam, yep. I'd say this is the way to go.
I'll take this chair and you can take that chair.
Oh, there's a divider there though.
Oh. You can sit right here.
Oh, okay. I got scared there. And this is the view. So beautiful. And this is a non-profit theater. Everything goes back into the theater. Haven't even started the movie. Hope you're enjoying yourself.
It's just beyond what I even expected. And I have to say too that this is a huge honor to be here with you. I know how much this place means to you, and I've seen it so many times on your vlogs, and like just to actually be here with you is like seriously just a huge honor. It got really quiet.
The honor is all mine. This is a special place, and you're a special person, and you're special to me, so had to bring you here. This is a big moment.
It is
definitely a cool place to spend Valentine's Day.
Oh, it's amazing. It's perfect. This whole evening has been, this whole day has been perfect.
Aw, you're perfect. Perfect seats.
Yeah.
I knew I should have brought my glasses.
Can you read it?
I think they're over here, actually. Oh no, they're not over there. And that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. We did it. We conquered the movie.
Or the movie conquered us.
That's more like it, actually.
Yeah. Well, it got us in the door.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we got to see the theater. That was the ultimate point. had a great time.
I'm glad you did. What a great Valentine's Day date. Again, I'm so lucky to be here with you in the Tampa Theater. This meant everything to me. We had the entire balcony to ourselves.
It meant everything to me too.
Oh.
It was the perfect night.
Perfect night with the perfect girl, Cris the girl. All right. All right. I think we should go outside and take some photos, and I've got something for you.
Okay. Said, did you forget everything? Anything? Your phone, keys, wallet, your date? That's what it said.
I definitely didn't forget my date.
Yep, did not forget my date either, so I think we're good. Hopefully you have your wallet too.
Yeah, I can't speak for that. Hold on, let me check.
Okay.
Yep, it's there.
Okay, good.
Oh, I also have something behind my wallet.
Okay.
That's for you.
A card.
Yeah, card.
Do I open it now?
Yeah, but let's go across the street. Okay. Okay, Cris the girl. So, let me set this up properly. Hold on, let me go this way. Because you're in the shadow of the Tampa marquee, which is not a bad thing, but they can't see you. Okay, that's better. So, I actually started this video a little earlier than you think. I kind of did like a pre-intro. Actually, I may have gave that away because I didn't really do my traditional intro. So you may have...
I didn't even...
You didn't even notice?
I seriously didn't even notice.
Just kind of started?
Yeah.
Well, I told them that, you know, how much... you know, it's meant to me that we've spent all this time getting to know each other, and I've pretty much told them I would answer, you know, all those questions we would get in the comment sections. Are we a couple?
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Sorry about that.
You're enjoying Valentine's Day, clearly.
And I am too, because I have the best girl in the entire world to spend it with, and I just wanted... Can you, okay, I'm terrible with words. I'm gonna get to the point. Maybe you should just open the card. That might do it. That might do it.
It says, to Cris the girl from Tampa J.
Yeah. I hope you like the card. What's on the card? Flamingos, flamingos. I love my flamingos, and
That's so
I'll let you read it. In front of the Tampa Theater. This is going down right now.
It says there's you and then there's everybody else. Happy Valentine's Day. Cris the girl, will you officially be my girlfriend?
Officially?
Officially. Love, Tampa J.
And I love you. And I was telling them that I've never connected with anyone as much as I've connected with you. You're so special to me, and this thing has been going on, but I wanted to officially let everyone know that you're my girl. You're my Cris the girl. So is it a yes? Hold on. In front of the Tampa Theater. I feel so lucky.
I feel so lucky. I try not to cry.
Oh.
It's so sweet. So, yeah, of course I will.
Oh, yes! Official, right here.
For another Tampa.
I hope you don't mind that I did this.
I don't at all. It's so sweet.
Okay.
I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. It's perfect for us and what we do and how we feel for each other. So.
Yeah, and I feel so deeply for you. I love you, and getting to know you the last couple months. I mean, it feels like I've known you my entire life, and us collabing together. And I'm sorry you're trembling. It's cold out here. I'll try to speed it up, but I want to thank all of them for watching us and encouraging us, and to answer your questions in the comment sections on her video and our video. Tonight we officially answered it. And Cris the girl in Tampa J. Thank the Lord, I'm so lucky. Isn't she beautiful? In front of the Tampa Theater, have confirmed on Valentine's Day. That movie wasn't so good.
No, it wasn't that.
It wasn't that good.
It wasn't that good.
I didn't like it.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. It got us in the theater.
Yeah.
And it set up the perfect opportunity. The idea entered my heart and then went to my head. And it was a perfect evening and a perfect Valentine's Day for two people who don't necessarily celebrate Valentine's Day or didn't want to make it, you know, anything super special. But I had to make it special.
Yeah. Because
I care about you. And as I always say, I feel like there's much ahead and for us, and I swear, you're my soulmate, so.
Well, that's good because I feel the same way, so.
All right, guys. Know you're awesome, know you're loved, and know there's much ahead.
Much ahead. Always something in the future.
Always something in the future.
Yeah.
Sure is. All right. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day, everyone.
By the time you see it, it'll be over, but.
Yep.
Nonetheless.
All right, we did it.
Yeah.
All right. So now there it goes. There's much ahead on Cris the Girl. Subscribe to her channel.
Subscribe to Tampa.
And if it's your first time here, subscribe to this channel. This is totally different if it's your first time here. That's awesome. I'm glad that's awesome. But
yeah.
Not normally the format.
Yeah, not
and you got to see me without my hat.
Are you telling me we haven't been dating this whole time?
We have. I just made it official. In front, because we haven't announced it. We haven't announced it. Yeah. And now we have.
Now it's YouTube official.
It's YouTube official.
Yeah.
So I almost forgot.
Yes.
Hi there. Aw. Happy Valentine's Day.
What? You mean that big bag that you got at Universal the other day? That was for me?
I meant to, yeah.
What?
A special something?
Guessed. Yeah.
For a special someone. That's what I said in the video.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's see.
Don't mind my messy car.
Aww.
It just reminded me of you, and I thought it was cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's so nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You left the price tag on.
Oh, well, I also said in the
Wait.
video, my bad. I'm not good at that. When I was editing, I'm like, I shouldn't have said the price in the video.
It's okay.
I'm really bad at that. Sorry about that.
That's so funny. Yeah, no. This is adorable. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I wanted a new backpack too. This is perfect.
You're perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Open up your present next.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can't wait to wear it.
All right.